Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bear Evans, your host of Lil Mike Fight Night, and today we're going to be going over the speculation about the new 165-pound weight class. I have a few photos here with quotes from Fast MMA, or MMA Fast, my apologies, about Rafael Fiziev, and I quote, "It's not a rumor. I'm hearing that it is already for sure," as in the 165 weight class. As far as I know, I've heard that they've already identified something there. All right. Rafael Fiziev, he's an amazing lightweight competitor. He's a great Muay Thai and kickboxing challenger as well. But, when I think of Rafael Fiziev, I don't think about the guy who knows all the inner workings behind the scenes of, the UFC. I'm pretty sure he probably doesn't even have Dana White's phone number, right? Well, 165-pound weight class, you're wondering, where's Conor McGregor at, right? When are they going to enter an in? UFC 299, that's probably going to do 1 million pay-per-views, if not really close. UFC 300, though I think the prelims are more stacked than the actual pay-per-view, I know that's going to at least do, 600 to 800,000 buys of pay-per-views. So with Conor McGregor, these fights right here aren't really the fights to place him. I know there's this Sphere coming up, I think for UFC 310. But, if they were to make this division, this class, absolutely, I think Conor McGregor would be the face of this, right? And we can go over here to Daniel Cormier, again, on MMA Fast News, awesome website. And I quote Daniel Cormier, "If you do a 165-pound weight division, it has to be Conor. You're introducing a new weight class. It has to mean something. You can't have two normal fighters introducing the weight. Look, if it didn't work at 145 pounds when they did it for women, okay? Now, when we go to the actual classes, I watched a video from Chael Sonnen, Mr. Original Bad Guy. And you look at here, we have 125, 135 for bantam, 145 for featherweight, 155 for lightweight, and then we have 170 for welterweight. So you're telling me at 165 pounds, they still want to keep the welterweight, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's only a 5-pound difference from 165 to 170. I agree with Chael. I don't think the UFC needs to make a move like this. I think it's a little bit unnecessary. Now, it is a valid weight class in other, MMA sports. They absolutely have it. It's an awesome and competitive weight division, or it can be. But I don't believe that's going to be the UFC's move. And as far as Conor McGregor, from his Instagram, he is continually drinking. He is living the high life. This boy is not training every day. He is not acting like he's in the camp or has a fight camp coming up anytime soon. My thoughts are Conor McGregor's return is nowhere in sight, and that he's just continuing to say, hey, throw a tweet out here and promote that he's still fighting or has a fight coming up, and it makes his brands more valuable, like his liquor, like his McGregor Fast workout routine, and all that other stuff that he's in, and all his other business endeavors. Obviously, if you're still a quote-unquote active fighter, then when you're a fighter who represents these brands, they're going to be elevated more when you're fighting versus like a retired person. Now, it does work with like a Peyton Manning who's retired, because he's one of the GOATs in the NFL. Not saying that McGregor isn't a GOAT. There's just not as much steam on McGregor's name for promoting fight-related products or products that were built while he was fighting after he's retired. Does that make sense? Like, he's not going to be known as the fighter anymore. He's going to be known as the retired fighter. But even though I believe that everyone in the public opinion doesn't view Conor McGregor as an active fighter anymore, it's been over 2 years. Anyways, with all that being said and done, what are y'all's opinions on here? Do you think McGregor's ever coming back? Do you think there's a time frame for him? Let me know in the comments below, and then also let me know what else you'd like me to cover. With all that, peace.